Alright, so here's my review on the Galaxy S4 after using it for a couple of days. I'm really, because I moved over from a Galaxy S3, I'm mostly going to talk about the differences that I've noticed. So a couple of things, and you can see them up in the notifications menu here. There's Smart Stay, Smart Scroll, Air View, and Air Gesture. And multi-window. Probably talk about all those. Some of them pretty cool. Some of them I'm not sure if I'll get used to using or not. First thing we're going to talk about is multi-window. So if you're in one application, you can press the little side button here and open up another application, and then press back to go back. So pretty simple to open up an additional application, look through some stuff, and then if you close that, it goes back to where you were instead of having to close Maps and open up the application individually. Multi-window, that's okay. I can't say I really love it, but let's talk about Air View. Air View is pretty cool. So like in messaging, for example, if I hover over a message, and that's just my finger hovering about a ½ inch above the screen, it shows me the content of those messages. Pretty cool stuff there. And that also works in a browser. If I hover over some text, it will start to magnify that text. Now I gotta move back and forth and it's okay. The next thing is called Smart Scroll. So you can see that eye indicator says that it can see me clearly. So from here, if I tilt the phone backwards a bit, it will scroll down. If I tilt it forward a bit, it will scroll up. So if I'm reading along in an article, I just tilt the phone back a bit and it scrolls down for me, that's kind of cool. That's the same with Smart Stay. If I'm looking at the phone and I tilt my head sideways, the accelerometer won't work, whereas if it doesn't sense my eyes, the accelerometer does kick in eventually. There you go. So if it senses your face, the accelerometer won't allow the screen to switch. Also with that I think it's Smart Stay, is when you're watching a YouTube video. So we come in here and we could watch Playing with Fire. Alright, that's cool. So I'm watching the video, and when I look away, the video pauses. When I look back at the video, it continues playing. I look away, pauses, I look back at the video, it continues playing. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Except how often are you listening to a YouTube video more than watching it? But you can easily turn that stuff off from up here. Air Gesture is pretty cool. If I take and press on a widget or something, of course I can move one side to the other if I want to place that on a different window. But with Air Gesture, what I can do is just swipe in front of the screen, and it senses my movement, and I can place the home screen that it's on. Again, just swipe your hand. And place the widget where you want it. Let's see, what else? Battery life. I've been pretty happy with battery life. Yesterday, so it's a 2600 milliamp battery. Right now I'm sitting at 69%, and I haven't charged all day. Yesterday I got about 17 hours of battery when I went to bed and plugged it back in. After 17 hours I was sitting at 30%. So pretty impressed with the battery, actually. Trying to think what else I've noticed that I've kind of used. One thing I was unhappy about is that Smart Scroll, for example, doesn't work with Chrome browser, the application. it doesn't. It just doesn't work. It only works with the native browser. And AirView, where you can hover over text, that works in the email application, but it doesn't work in Gmail. So that kind of not that cool. So I can, if I hover over text, if this were the email application, it would, AirView and Smart Scroll would work, but it doesn't work in Gmail. So not that cool. And other than that, I mean, it's not astonishingly different than the S3. The S3 was a great phone. I would say it's better in subtle ways. Battery life, definitely noticed a big improvement. I definitely use AirView. Air gesture is a good thing to know. I wouldn't say I use it real regularly. Smart Stay and Smart Scroll again are, I guess they're just okay. Let's see, what else am I forgetting about? I can't really think of anything. So I guess that's the review video.